Welcome to Mental Models Daily, where we explore one mental model each day to help you elevate your daily decision-making. Today, we're diving into a powerful and often misunderstood concept, the arms race. An arms race is a pattern of competitive acquisition of military capability between two or more competing parties. Each party races to arm itself, fueled by the fear that their rival is doing the same. But this concept extends far beyond military contexts, influencing various aspects of our lives and decision-making processes. Let's look at the Cold War as a classic example. The United States and the Soviet Union engaged in a decades-long arms race, each striving to outdo the other in nuclear weapon development. This resulted in a massive buildup of arsenals on both sides, far beyond what was necessary for deterrence. It's like two neighbours constantly building higher fences, each fearing the other might peek over, until their fences reach absurd heights. In the business world, we see arms races play out in various industries. Take the smartphone market, for instance. Companies continually race to add new features, improve processing power, and enhance camera capabilities. While this drives innovation, it can also lead to diminishing returns and unnecessary complexity. It's like a never-ending game of one-upmanship, where the finish line keeps moving. So how can we apply the arms race model in our daily lives? Firstly, we can use it to recognize when we're caught in an unproductive competition. Are you constantly trying to outdo a colleague or a competitor, even when it's no longer beneficial? Recognizing an arms race can help us step back and reassess whether the competition is truly worthwhile. It's like realizing you're on a treadmill that's going nowhere and deciding to chart a new course. Secondly, understanding the arms race model can help us in negotiations and conflict resolution. Recognizing that both parties might be escalating out of fear rather than malice can open up possibilities for de-escalation and cooperation. It's like realizing that you and your opponent are both trapped in the same maze, and working together might be the best way out. Lastly, we can use this model to critically examine societal trends. Are we engaging in educational arms races, pushing our children into more and more activities and advanced classes? Are we caught in a social media arms race, constantly striving for more likes and followers? Recognizing these patterns can help us make more intentional choices about where we invest our time and energy. It's like having a bird's eye view of the racetrack, allowing us to decide if we want to keep running or find a different path. In conclusion, the arms race model reminds us to be mindful of the competitions we engage in and the escalations we participate in. By understanding this model, we can make more strategic decisions, avoid unnecessary conflicts, and focus our energy on truly meaningful pursuits. In a world that often pushes us towards constant competition, the arms race model gives us the perspective to step back and choose our battles wisely. Thank you for joining me today on Mental Models Daily. Until next time, may your decisions be strategic, your competitions be meaningful, and your arms races be few. For more mental models, please visit mentalmodelsdaily.com or find us on X or Instagram. Our podcast music was provided by the podcasthost.com and Alitu, the podcast maker. Find your own free podcast music over at thepodcasthost.com/free music.